Okay, and I remember that video I did play yesterday about that girl where they give us gist of her friend, where they knock another of her friend husband. I don't see the full video. So I'm going to play the part 2 for us. But we hear the story film because story way that story end half and they not sweet. Let's complete the full story. What's up for? Let's know how this market end. They call cash the girl where they knock his friend husband and be there no cash up. What did you do about the matter? Hear this.
After some days, she reached out and said she wants to talk to me. Go to meet her to talk. Like, I don't want to hear what she wants to say because could it make sense?
Okay.
Except you're going to tell me that, you know, you were at gunpoint and then somebody said if you don't do it, they were going to unalive you. But like, if that was not the case,
this lady's choice of words.
Let's hear the story. Let's hear the excuse. Bring it on. Let's have it.
Okay.
What's up? What you want to talk about? Like, have you told Steph? She's like, that's why she has called me. Okay, I'm all ears. Then she said, while they were in high school, she and Uche were actually supposed to date.
Suppose.
Girl, if you don't get out of my sight, hey, you and Uche were supposed to date. Okay, the word there is suppose. But you did not date him. Now he has married your friend. Married. I didn't say dating your friend. I didn't say get married. Then you now decide that this is the best time. Okay. Continue. No. Then she said, it was just beyond, it was just chemistry, was very hard to
physics.
You and that chemistry, two of you.
Yeah, the chemistry.
If you didn't make your intentions known to Uche when you were in high school, and he also didn't care that much, after high school, after so many years in between, he got married to Steph, and then you guys found yourself in the same city, and then you think it's okay for you to date him. Like some ain't right with you, chemistry or not. What do you intend to do? Because you can obviously be shagging your friend's husband and call it chemistry. Do you want to marry him? Do you want him to leave Stephanie for you? Like, fill me in. What's your plan?
Yeah, I think chemistry classes.
Then she said, it's not really like that, and I'm being judgmental. Auntie, at this point, I am the judge, the jury, and the prosecutor, and it's not making sense.
Of course.
I'm going to sound very hypocritical here right now, but hear me out. If you were doing sugar daddy with somebody that we don't know,
it's a different case.
You know, that's your life. You're grown adults. Whatever consequences comes out of it, you bear it. But you're shagging your friend's husband. At the end of the day, there's no excuse to doing anything that is immoral. I
agree.
But I'm just trying to make sense out of this whole thing. We are going back and forth. Girl, with this particular issue, me and you, we can never see eye to eye. She said the chemistry is so strong, they try to fight it.
What about the biology?
Okay, you know how you're going to fight it? You're going to tell Steph that you have chemistry for her husband.
Abby?
And two of you have been shagging. Okay? And you don't want to continue in that because you're a better person. That's what you're going to do. Then she says no.
She says no.
At this point, I carried my bag and I said, well, like I said, I am not a good person. I am not righteous. I have my own flaws. I have things that I have done.
Of course. All of
this
us.
particular one only makes sense. It makes sense because you are going to this girl's house. You're eating her food, vibing with her, calling her a friend, and then you're shagging her husband.
Even borrowing money from her.
Right under her nose. All in the name of chemistry. Please. In a city where literally D is just flying all around you. Abby, which kind? I left her there. Days goes by, weeks goes by. We don't talk. I'm done with that thing. I'm not going to get myself. So Steph tries to understand why I'm not coming and what's going on. So she tries to hang out with me one time. She forced, she said, girl, there's something happening you're not saying and I want to talk to you. So I said, sure. We eventually hooked up and she was like, what's happening? I said, you need to talk to Grace. That's all I'm going to say. You need to speak to Grace. But in the meantime, I want to keep myself at arm's length from this whole friendship thing because
it's dangerous.
It's not working for me. there's something going on between me and Grace that she's in a better position to tell you. I don't want to be the one to tell you. So you speak to Grace. So she says, okay, fine. We ended that, that meetup.
Okay.
Then I wake up one day to a long message from Grace telling me how I'm an hypocrite, how I'm judging her, that we all have things we've done. I'm like, yeah, we all have. Who never fuck up? Please hands in the air.
No hands.
We all have things we've done. Okay? There's no lies to that. But girl, you were shagging your friend's man. And there is nothing wrong with you mentally. Like, you know what you're doing is wrong. And I'm saying, I don't want to be a part of that. And you say I'm hypocritical. I am not. I'm just excusing myself from an outright BS that I shouldn't even be involved with.
The psychiatry hospital.
So, whatever. Now I stopped talking to Grace. I even moved away from that environment, like started a whole new life somewhere else, because man, that was a lot to unpack. Eventually, the cat was let out of the bag, and Steph got to find. I don't know how she found out. Not my business tomorrow. That Grace was shagging her man. I'm at the market one fateful day, doing my grocery shopping, and somebody taps me. I turn and it was Steph. Oh, I scream because it's been a long time. I screamed. I tried to hug her. She resisted me, so I'm like, okay, what's going on? Then she goes off. You're such a bad person. You're such a bad friend. You were so, I don't know. She started calling me names at the market and talking. So I'm like, okay.
What did I do?
Please, what did I do? She said, I knew that her husband was shagging Grace, and I kept it quiet. I didn't say anything to her. That was so unfair. That was so cruel. I'm like, maybe, but okay. Was it really in my place? And I want you guys to tell me, was it really in my place to have told her, given how I met her, and just judging overall everything, was it really in my place
to tell her,
to have told her that Grace was shagging her husband? I want you guys to tell me.
Okay, number one, it's not in your place. You are not the one to be telling her if somebody is shagging her husband or not. She whether they shag her husband under her roof and she don't know. Maybe you go talk, because when you talk finish now, if you get problem with your husband tomorrow, they go say that you scatter the marriage. You understand? By the time the anger don't met for her heart, she'll call the ask herself question. So why this girl can't even tell me? If not be saying won't scatter my marriage. So the best thing is what you did. You detached yourself from witchcraft, and in a way you saying I have to know which neither your friend be, and you try to hint the other person that something is wrong. Now, if Steph had known that this is what Grace is doing to her husband, and Steph should also have known that, okay, that is why this other girl give Grace chance, then Steph should have come to the conclusion that girl tried her best not to be in this madness. So my dear, you didn't do anything bad. We just fear humans every day. As the day goes by, we get more capable of evil than we were yesterday. People do evil to you and smile. They tell themselves that they are not guilty, that they are right. They tell themselves and convince themselves properly that they are right. Who wants to be evil will be evil. My dear, God will help us for this country. So now they shall go on first husband. Say they wanted to date before in school. Some people funny with funny excuses. Anyway, sorry, Steph. God will help you. Did you forgive your husband? Or did you not forgive him? That guy think go hard to forgive him. Now maybe the man self I go fear. Because every time you see him, you go remember, I see this stupid man. Bench one of my friends. Anytime you get new friends, was they come your house, you get the way it be.